Hey guys, Zompox here, and today we have some huge breaking news in regard to the USFL and XFL merger, as reports have come out that RedBird Capital and Fox Sports have come to an agreement on the merger. So without further ado, we're going to be going back to the article format for this video. Exclusive, RedBird Capital Partners and Fox Sports have come to an agreement on the XFL USFL merger terms. This is by Mike Mitchell, and came out last night. XFL News Hub has learned that RedBird Capital Partners and Fox Sports have come to an agreement to merge the XFL and USFL on a non-binding term sheet that is currently undergoing regulatory review by the DOJ. The leagues have agreed to terms the day prior to both leagues releasing their public statement back on September 28th, a week after Axios had broke the initial story of them merging. In recent days, the verbiage associated with the two leagues' press releases, along with the cautionary statement, led people to believe that paperwork hadn't been filed or might not happening, which is now inaccurate. So the merger terms on the sheet have been submitted for review and approval, and we have to wait at least 30 days for it to be done. Both sides will remain separate entities until the merger terms are reviewed and completed, and then a binding deal would be signed. Both leagues are going through a quiet period for a minimum of 30 days as the DOJ has to review this potential merger. In matters like this, the Federal Trade Commission could take lead in the review process. However, the expectation is that the DOJ will do that. Because of the size of this transaction, the regulatory approval process can take up to 30 days, might even be longer. And with that, it might take 30 seconds, or they might need a 30 days and they might need a second request. The antitrust lawyers are unsure of how long it'll take. During this period, neither side is going to jump anything, basically, before the review process is completely signed. So employees for both leagues have been essentially told that they can't do anything, and they have to just continue doing their normal jobs, let the DOJ do their thing. Staff members have also been instructed not to disclose any information of the pending merger deal because it could lead to further or an expanded review by the DOJ. For now, both leagues are publicly standing by their intent to merge statement during this quiet period. League employees on both sides have been told to conduct business as usual because neither party can do anything until the merger is complete, while Fox and RedBird await the ruling back from the DOJ. The goal is to get certainty before clarity can be provided to all league employees. Although there have been several speculative scenarios released by members of both leagues to myself, Mike Mitchell, of what the merger would look like, there's only a select few people who actually know about this. And besides the lawyers, essentially the list of people who know what's going to happen are XFL owners Gary Cardinal, Danny Garcia, Dwayne Johnson, League CEO Russ Brandon, RedBird Managing Director Kevin LaForce, Fox Sports CEO Executive President Eric Shanks, and USFL President Daryl Moose Johnson. Russ Brandon has been in the windstream of these talks between both leagues at this point. As a man for the XFL leading the way throughout the entire process, it's one that's been in discussion for quite some time because there are so many connections between both leagues. Exploratory and preliminary talks of a potential union have been in place for a while, but it's Brandon on behalf of RedBird who has been a key facilitator in this process. Perhaps before Halloween arrives, supporters, players, coaches, and everybody will find out what is happening in the merger, but we'll see. So this is huge news that they are officially actually going to be coming together. And then, of course, the day after that, more talks about what would happen afterwards, as some pro football talk by Mike Florio about the merged USFL XFL apparently planning to sell franchises. As a former Fox Sports Executive Vice President, Larry Jones, who is still a consultant to Fox, did talk about that the idea is in about 3 years after this merger goes through, they will be hoping to sell off teams to individual buyers or, get actual ownerships. So overall, this is pretty huge news. The fact is that since basically the end of the title game for the USFL, the XFL has basically had almost nothing go on. They had like one or two little combines or something in a draft. But in the last couple weeks, both leagues have still been really quiet. The only thing that's been going on is USFL free agency. So it's really cool to see that this information has come out and that they actually already do have a deal sort of in place. We will know soon what the actual merger terms are if it does get approved. We'll have to find out. So this has been Zomfox. If you enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. Be notified as soon as we get any more information on the merger. I'll post a video on that. And we still have other videos to talk about top 10 players from last season, top 10 OG USFL quarterbacks, and other videos. And as always, have a great night.